Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first ever episode of the Fandom Tea Party Podcast. I'm so excited that you're here with us today. This is the Fandom Tea Party Podcast, where we discuss various fandoms, fandom news, different things we're watching and playing, and most importantly, fandom tea. We also sit down, drink a nice cup of tea while we're doing it. Feel free to make yourself a cup and drink alongside us. This is just going to be a whole really nice just tea party setting. So, I am Stephanie, aka Chibi Cookie, or Chibi, whichever you're more comfortable with. I am a cosplayer and an artist. I've been involved in fandom for over a decade, which makes me feel incredibly old saying that. It's been like 12 years. I got my start on Crunchyroll, moved to DeviantArt, Tumblr, and it just kind of spiraled downhill from there. I've been involved in way too many fandoms to name, a lot of fun fandom stuff, a lot of very cringy fandom stuff, but hopefully I can use that knowledge to discuss things with everyone here and to just entertain people, make them laugh. And with me I have...
Jenny, what up? I'm Chocolate Daydreams, aka Rainbow Nightmares, aka Subspace Star, aka Candy Demon, and aka Anime Mix DJ. I've been in very fandoms, as you can tell throughout all my usernames. I've been on almost every single account, from DeviantArt to SmackGs. I'm mostly an artist. I like to draw, some not safe for work stuff, and some gory stuff. Anyways, I've been through a lot of fandom discourse, obscene fandoms, and of course, fanfictions. Used to write fanfictions too, but you'll never find the stories. Anyways, so we're here about tea and tea. And last but not least, we have...
What is up, my Mad Hatters? I'm Matt. You know me better as Beast Kid 2. I am just tickled. So many different colors for you to be joining all of us today. I have been a voice actor for nearly a decade now, about 8 years. You probably know me as the guy who could change his voice like this and then I change it like this. I've been writing actually for, oh my goodness, since high school. I have about 3 books now. We might get into that a little bit later. Shameless plug, all on Amazon. But all I have to say right now is just thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining us on this maiden voyage. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to talk about so many things. You're going to love it. I'm going to love it. We're all going to love it. But first, before we get into any of that, ladies and gentlemen, what we sipping?
Okay, so on the menu for today, we have Pokemon. How do we feel about the new region? How do we feel about the new regional variants? What's our favorite Pokemon from it? What don't we like?
Oh boy.
Next, we have Smash Bros. What do we think about the new DLC character?
Byleth! Everybody mad!
Mad who?
So, what we think about the new DLC character, what we think are going to be released for the next DLC characters, what hopefuls we have, which ones we know will never be released but really, really want. And last but not least, we are sipping on some Dragonmarsh Transylvania Spice Tea.
Ooh,
so let's go ahead, let's take the first sip.
All right, guys, let's clank that up, clank it up. I love it.
It has a very rich aroma. It's almost like hot chocolate.
Dude, I know what you mean. It is kind of like early morning coffee. It's like, this is what I would sip very early in the morning. I just rolled out of bed at like noon.
I'm just sitting here like in awe, like genuinely.
Really? That good?
I'm a big tea person. I love tea. This is the first time that we're actually drinking this specific one, at least for me. I don't know if you guys have drank it before.
No.
Because I drank a lot from Dragonmarsh. By the way, not sponsored at all. I just really, really like their teas. Like, it's a problem. I got a bit of an addiction to it. I saw them at Anime LA like a couple years ago, and I bought the tea from them, and then I found out that they're like somewhat local to us. And so it's become a problem. I'm very scared that if we get any sponsorship deals, it's just gonna go straight into buying more tea for this, which isn't a problem. But
yeah, it's not a problem. It's like, hey, if you guys are listening, I mean, you can throw me one my way.
Hey, we're not sponsored, but Dragonmarsh, if you're listening, please,
please, we really need that help. Just if you're listening,
give us some more.
We want some more, some tea, sir.
But no, I'm usually like more of a. I'm about to say I'm thinking with a Smash brand, but say lemon's my main for tea. But this is actually really, really good. I am enjoying this. I gotta say.
Are you guys I know Jen's kind of a hot tea drinker. Biscuit, do you drink hot tea much? Or?
Usually I would drink hot tea if I'm sick. I usually stick close to lemon for my voice because it's very soothing. But I have to say, this is really, really turning me towards hot tea. You guys are getting me hooked on that dragon, hooked on the lizard, and I think I'm gonna stay. I like this.
I drink a lot. I since I can't have coffee, I really drink a lot of tea because I love hot drinks a lot, especially when it's cold out or when I'm just kind of like sleepy. I'll just get myself like a nice cup of hot tea. I have well, you guys can see it. Well, you guys can't see it, but the people that are here with me,
you visualize.
Visualize.
Yeah, just create a 3D space. Meditate.
In your head, imagine a box, like a rectangular, almost shoebox, and picture that filled with tea.
In the box.
The box
okay.
I
am the box ghost. All things cardboard and square.
I think we're getting a little off track.
Nah, this tea's getting us too litty. We need to go back to what we were doing here.
Lit tea?
Lit tea just sounds like a Pokemon. Speaking of, I think we need to go to the first thing we're talking about, huh?
Alright.
So, you want to take it, or am I just gonna go all in?
In November 2019, Nintendo released Game Freak's newest Pokemon game, Pokemon Sword and Shield. With it, brought a lot of discourse. Let's discuss.
Alright, so Sword and Shield. As someone who's been playing Pokemon for ever since the original Red and playing it well since Emerald, I have to say, hey, says you had no idea what hits a ghost type. You cannot do that to me. So, I have a lot of feelings.
That's easy. Ghostbusters.
Oh, I mean, Ghost does hit Ghost. But, so yeah, I'm playing this well since Emerald, and I have to say, the gimmicks are really, really touch and go for me. I have to say, I just don't like Dynamaxing. I'm sorry, guys. Dynamaxing is just, like, okay, Z moves, alright, you make you look like a dork when you're posing. Okay, that's kind of alright, because I can just hit the Z on them, you know? But
and for you guys who all can't see, since this isn't a visual medium, they were just both doing the Z move pose.
Electrum Z, actually.
Electrum Z.
But the whole making the Pokemon gigantic, like, okay, it may have lore-related reasons, which I'm about to beat Sword. I'll see more about that. But from what I've experienced playing through the game, it just makes the game feel longer to me. It feels like it's padding for the game. Like, you have to stop and then grind your Dynamax level just so you can have just, some more HP. But that's pretty much it, you know? And if you caught anything normally, it can't Gigantamax. Like, I have a Dreadnought. He is my day one turtle. He has been in the party since its inception. And he can't, change. And that, it feels like I'm being robbed because, if it's the 6 Pokemon you're going to keep with you for the entire game, it should be the ones that can Dynamax and Gigantamax. Because all of them can, but only the ones that you get from the raids can Gigantamax. And that feels cheap. Like, I have to put my homie turtles away and just hope I get lucky because it's RNG based on which one you run into. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the gimmicks of recent Pokemon because Sun and Moon was too easy, and now it just feels like I'm wasting time in Sword and Shield in between cutscenes with the lore, trying to get to the doggos. What do you think? What do you guys think about this?
I honestly love Pokemon Sun and Moon because it was like one of my first 3D Pokemon games.
Oh, really?
The Z moves, I did like it because first it was short and it was a new power move. One that's easily stronger. Whereas Dynamaxing, you just get higher stats and they get giant.
Really?
Oh.
So you're more. So you didn't play X and Y as your first 3D one?
Mm-mm.
Really?
I didn't have a 3DS or DS during that time.
Oh.
Yeah, I only had yellow.
Oh, okay. Then
OG,
I got yellow, but
I got yellow.
with the whole Z move thing, I know there's I watched a bunch of PokeTubers and they were discussing Z moves, and they believe some Pokemon don't have the right to beat other Pokemon because you click a Z move and if it's high power, it'll just go from full HP to 0, and I can understand that. It's kind of my same thing with Megas in X and Y.
Megas.
Like, it was a perfect opportunity. Stephanie and I were discussing this a little bit last night because I was tired and angry, and now I'm just angry and tired. But that some Mega Evolutions could have been the opportunity to bring some Pokemon that may or may not have been that popular back into the vernacular, into the vernacular, I mean the metagame. Like, hey, Dunsparce. Dunsparce is Dunsparce. Mega Dunsparce, now I have to invest in a Dunsparce now because it becomes normal dragon, or I guess that's just Drampa in Sun and Moon, but it would have been, what I'm saying is the greatest opportunity to make okay Pokemon even better than they were. But what do we get? We got Charizard has 2. Mewtwo has 2. Venusaur is just getting its Gigantamax. Charizard came out of the box with one.
I just have to say, love him. It went on the chonk scale, and it's just he coming.
Oh yeah, now he's up there with Pikachu and the chonkness now.
Yes, I guess it's also just because Bulbasaur line. I'm a water type trainer, but I love. Honestly, I love just all of the original first gen Pokemon way too much.
Bulbasaur Ash's Force Startle?
He caught
Startle.
he caught Bulbasaur first. Yeah, after Pikachu, but so it would have been just. And that's the thing I hate saying about Pokemon. It's just opportunities missed. The ingredients is there. They just don't connect it in the way that, I think so that they should.
They have the ingredients. They got the good
curry.
Berries. They got the good curry ingredients.
They got
and
the
they
stir.
mix it
They
together,
got the fire.
and coffee glass.
They put their heart in it. Boom.
Coffee glass.
That's good.
There is. You haven't gotten to a couple of parts that you will definitely like. Regarding things with Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing, specifically with a certain gym leader. Those of you who are listening who have played through it know which one I'm talking about. Know that is very good for people who don't necessarily like Gigantamaxing, Dynamaxing. Also,
really?
I beat someone when I was fighting through the with the whole leading up to the champion. I forgot because I stopped playing for a month because I was busy working on cosplay and doing my free time was all just absorbed in making one cosplay. And so I stopped playing. I got back and I was like, oh, well, this Pokemon doesn't have a Gigantamax form, so it made me forget that I could Dynamax it because I'm stupid. And I was also playing super late at night. So I forgot to hit it. And so I was like, oh shoot, well I'll do it next turn. I'll just use a move that I know is super effective against it. Non-Dynamax Pokemon. One shot.
Mm-hmm.
The Dynamax.
Oh my goodness.
It was...
What?
Yeah.
So, and that's another thing too, then what is the point? If it's just for more health, they have... I don't want to say performance enhancing materials, but they have that for health.
They have Poke-steroids.
Yeah, so what's the point then? I can just either get those enhancing materials or get a Blissey and stop talking if I want HP,
Game Freight just likes them thick.
They just like the big boys.
To be
They like
fair,
the big
there's
boys.
a lot of the Gigantamax forms that I like. I just wish that you didn't have to, like, get it exclusively. I really wish that they would have done it, which is something that I was discussing with Matt last night, where
Through
when
the
you
rage.
Through the
when you
rage.
fill, because I was mad too. I didn't know about this, and I beat the game.
Mhm.
Ah,
I'm in post game now, and I still didn't realize that you had to get specific Pokemon from the raids to Gigantamax. Because I thought it was if you fill your Dynamax meter, that you get to Gigantamax them. Which would have made sense, and I think it's a very good way, because then you would still have to fight a bunch of max raid battles to get the Dynamax candy, because they only give, like, one Dynamax candy drop.
at least 1 to 2,
Yeah.
depending on the difficulty.
Yeah, you
Depends.
get, like, a single or two Dynamax candy drops per raid. I think it would have been a very good way to make it where, like, so you're not having this super Gigantamax Pokemon, like, right away. And I think that would have been a very, like,
Or
good way to
if
manage
you're insane, you could stay in the early game, get all the candies, and then, hey Milo, what's going on?
I mean, and you know what? And that, I mean, they can't necessarily cap that. It's like the thing of going and grinding over until you get your first gym, like, which is what I did when I first played Diamond.
Mhm.
I got a Piplup, and I grinded so that my Piplup could beat, what's her name?
Prinplup?
No, I still kept it a Piplup.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
To get, so I can beat the first, because it wasn't the first gym
Rourke?
Grass.
I thought it was Rourke was
Oh,
the first one.
it
And
was
then
not-
it goes
that's right.
Gardenia, I think. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it was
Been a
the
long
second.
time.
It was the second gym. It's been a long time. We need a remake, but it's been a long time.
Gotta sneak that in there.
Gotta sneak it in.
It's been a long time since I've played it, but I grinded because I did not want to use a different Pokemon. I'm like, I have my Piplup. I'm going in there with Luplup, my boy Luplup, and we are taking this gym down.
The day one, homie. You
Mm.
gotta
I'm
love
like-
it.
Gotta have it.
It. I'm like, I'm not gonna switch out. I'm not gonna switch out to my Bidoof, which I can't remember the name of. I'm not gonna switch out to my Luxray. I'm keeping my boy in.
And for all you guys who love memes, we could have gotten Mega B Barrel, but nope. We're not doing that.
Or wait, but I don't even know if I don't think is Bidoof in the game.
I haven't seen one, so I can't say.
If he was Gigantamax Bidoof, please. I am a pro Bidoof and pro B Barrel.
Nah, B Barrel came out the same time as Close Combat. Not a fan.
Mm-mm.
Also, this is a little bit off topic, but on the same topic. I was so upset that the Pokemon Direct wasn't about announcing a remake.
But at least we got my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remake.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
I am so happy about
I was very happy about that. I was just upset. They're like, oh, look it, we're doing DLC, which I think is a cool way to do it instead of releasing a whole sequel to the game.
Yeah, you know, adding 200 more, which honestly could have just been there in the beginning.
Yeah, I do think it's better than releasing a whole
new
like
game.
secondary game.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't want
Yeah.
like actual
Like,
Pokemon
or-
Gun,
or
you know,
like Ultra Sun and Moon.
Ultra Sword, like
Yeah.
shiny sword and
Someone
sturdy
actually
shield or
did
something.
release like a page about that, about how most of the new, like, the Thor game is usually like 80 to 90% just the original game with like 10% new stuff. That's
At
it.
least,
At least
why
at
can't we
least-
have a new Platinum, man? Platinum was like one of the greatest sequels, I think.
Honestly, Platinum is
Probably.
one of the best Pokemon games I've played.
Platinum is very, very solid. Just, it doesn't even need to be a Diamond or Pro remake. Just remake Platinum. I'm sorry, I'm still
Remake.
going. I still
Or you can
want
just
that remake.
put Diamond and Pearl just together, because that's just what Platinum
If they are
wants.
gonna
Yeah.
remake it, please do not be like, let's go and add that stupid new catching Pokemon instead of fighting them.
You were gonna
Peter's
say
probably gonna hate me for this, but I would rather beat Pokemon for XPs than have to like catch them and waste so many Pokeballs.
Mm. Yeah, no, see, I kind of skipped over Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I did get the save state so I could get my Pikachu,
Oh.
but
What happened was, we put Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and he just opened the game. That's
yeah,
it.
open,
That's all
saved,
he
and
needed.
quit.
He just opened it and saved it, and they're like, "Oh look, you played it. Here's your."
Here comes the big chonker boy.
Oh Lord, you're coming.
Yeah, so I understand. I didn't really like get the allure of it? I don't know, because how many times can we remake Kanto? You know what I mean?
Right? And like
Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Did we forget? Did we forget that's out? I still have my copy.
It's a nice looking game.
For sure.
It's very polished. It's like good graphics. It's beautiful.
Parts of it are fun. I do like interacting with Pikachu and getting to dress Pikachu up. That's like the thing where I'm like, ooh, I'm a fan of that. But I'm like, it's also just because I play too many of those like stupid like Rinmaru games, dress up games.
What are you talking about? You lived on Rinmaru. What do you mean?
Hey, it's good for when you don't have.
You don't want to draw, although you have the ability.
When I don't feel like it and I just want to make a character and I'm like, here, this is the representation of the character. Now let me make it in the couples doll makers and make my OC's kid.
Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah, that is awful. That's awful.
We're getting off track of Pokemon.
Yeah, just really quickly on the whole Pokemon thing.
Game Freak, if you're gonna remake a game, get rid of the stupid catching Pokemon feature. It's just a waste. It's just a waste.
Maybe I consider playing Let's Go Pikachu all the way through. But I think my favorite Pokemon that's from Galar, I think it would have to be I'm really partial to Cinderace or Toxtricity now.
Toxtricity is so good. I really like Toxtricity.
The amped form is super fun.
I have low-key in my game. Mind you, I'm not an electric type trainer. Beaskachu is electric type trainer.
Yep.
I do water types mostly. Well, I say that, but like I usually just pick water type starters and then I make a balanced team. But the majority of my favorites are...
I see. You're a water trainer, but you can't commit kind of like free-flowing water. Can't stay somewhere. I see.
It's also because there's a lot of Pokemon that I'm like, I like the design of this, I'm taking you. But I have 2 electric types on my team. I had Boltons and Toxtricity.
Yeah, which
is probably overkill.
Which is overkill. Like, this is coming from the electric trainer. That's really overkill. All you really need is just Toxtricity, beat a Dynamax Pokemon that'll teach you Sludge Bomb, and win. Honestly.
But I like, I'm trying to think of like my favorite ones.
I like Ghost and Dork.
Oh, really?
Cool and creepy.
Yeah, it does fit your aesthetic too, honestly.
Spooky, scary.
But I'm trying to
shivers.
think of like my favorite, like just normal one, not a Galar form of a Pokemon.
Yeah, just from the Galar region. We could talk about the variants afterwards.
I like Dreadnought a lot.
Oh, that is also
Dreadnought
another good one.
is a good boy.
Although I do not like Jawlock. It's just crunch mixed with mean look. I talked to you about this.
Yeah. But again, like a lot of times I'll pick my favorite Pokemon. It's not about like if they get good moves or not.
It's about how cute they are.
It's about how much I love them. He's a good boy. He's just like a chonker boy just walking down. Oh, actually, I changed my mind. The entirety of the Corviknight line is like
from Rookie D to Corviknight. Yeah.
The entirety of that line is so solidly done. I'm like, it's the best regional bird.
It is.
Yeah. And it doesn't take a big ol' like dump on the original design like Picky Peck's whole line.
Okay, can I just talk about Picky Peck really quick? Picky Peck is speaking of wasted potential, okay? It is a woodpecker. Tell me, how does a woodpecker become a toucan?
Obviously, steroids. You feed them too much candy.
Steroids and genetic manipulation? Is this what we're going with?
It's evolution.
It's like Picky Peck, good. The second evolution that I cannot remember the
name of.
Trumbeak is
okay.
I actually really liked having Trumbeak. I like Trumbeak. I like Trumbeak's look. Trumbeak was good. And then it turns into a toucan, and I was like,
Toucanon, why?
I was so mad. I was waiting for my cute, at least really cool looking, like final evolution woodpecker.
Yeah, super awesome woodpecker. It could have like it does get skill link, I thought. It's been a long time, but why on Toucanon? Beak Blast is cool. If you hit it while it's charging, you get burned. That's fantastic. It should be there's a little baby toucan. Just take and make it small, and then make it become big later. That's all you have to do.
It's like people complain complain about like the Dragonite line.
Yeah, try.
Oh,
About
well,
like how weird of a change it is, but I'm like, I'm sorry, Two Cannons is worse.
Well, we're not gonna talk about dragons because I have a lot of comments about dragons. You know
Yes.
about a part of it. Not a fan of dragons. They were overpowered. They took Psychic's place in the meta because Psychic used to be good, and then the rest of the generations happen in which dragons are some of the best Pokemon in the game stat-wise. Like most of the pseudo-legendaries that we call them, the majority are dragons. It just shouldn't be like that. Even Como dragon fighting, I like that combination because it's 4 times weak to fairy. but
You're like,
that's
I can get a Mimikyu.
yeah,
then-
play rough and then boom, let's snuggle forever, you know. But yeah, I just not a big fan of dragons. But what about Galarian forms? Because regional variants, once again, it's going to be controversial, but
I think
it
they're
feels like
great.
it's just. You think they're great?
They're great, yeah, because it just shows more, like, I guess, diversity in the Pokemon world.
Yeah, like how
Like-
if a Pokemon lives in a different place, it'll transform and, it will start adapting to that environment. That's
Yeah.
great. But I think, honestly, it feels like it's just padding up the decks just a bit. Like, we have 2
Probably.
different flavors of Darumaka now. Do we really need that? We had the first Darumaka that had sheer force. Everyone was crying about that, remember? So, I don't know about that.
I don't know, I
Personally.
think they're great. They're cute.
I have a mixture of your 2 opinions. I really like the variations in forms, especially when they do it to like Pokemon that don't seem to get enough love.
Mhm.
But the one thing that I really dislike is when you have a Pokemon like Meowth that has an Alolan and Galarian form. Like, is that necessary?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because hear me out too. You could have just made that Pokemon without the connection to an existing Pokemon,
Yeah.
and I would have no issue.
Yeah.
I just
And
don't understand why they didn't do that.
Like Berserker's kind of cool.
Berserker's weird. I kill it with Cinderace every time I see it. I don't like it.
But like,
And I do it for you, Jenny. I do it for you.
Thank you.
but like, but I'm a big. Maybe it's just because they made my favorite ghost type into a Galarian form.
Ghost
Yeah.
Ground, yeah. It's
I like-
essentially Golurk with extra steps.
Galarian Yamask, its design is cool. I think it's cool. Runarigus's design is based off of something really interesting with the runestones and everything like that. I think it's a super cool way to like bring new things to a Pokemon, especially since I don't think Cofagrigus is as appreciated as he deserves. Or
The
Yamask.
mummy days. The mummy days.
Mummy, they did mess up. I think its ability for Runarigus is now called Wandering Spirit, where it swaps instead of Mummy, where it just like infects you.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
if you-
hey, did you have sheer force? You hit me, so you get mummy now.
Mummy's fun. I enjoyed it. I had a Cofagrigus. I want to say I named it Manny because Yamask, and then I named it Manny because it was a boy and it evolved. But I had it with me in my Pokemon. Did I have white or black?
It was white for Zekrom, black for Reshiram.
I had black. I
'Cause
had
they
Pokemon
mixed
Black. Yes, I did. I had Pokemon Black, and so he was with me. And so to see like a Pokemon that I feel like isn't one of the favorites, because a lot of people they like either the like Gengar's line or like Drifloon, which I also love. The cuter or more interesting ones.
And I also think for Cofagrigus, it came out at a bad time because it exists at the same time that Hydreigon exists.
Oh.
So, Dark Pulse plus, since it's the same type, it gets boosted. I call it Stab. And then Dark Pulse can flinch. It's just a bad day to be Cofagrigus.
Yeah. But I thought it was cool to do that and to like bring something new to a Pokemon, which I like it when it does that. Like I'm trying to think of another one that
Farfetch got a Galarian form.
Yes,
So
that was good.
it is now super cool. I have that on my team. It's adamant. It is the killer duck. I love him. Surfetch it's wonderful.
Surfetch has like the best cry.
No,
too.
we're not bringing that in
Yes!
here.
No,
We're talking about our Galarian forms now. We're not doing
Yeah,
no.
it's it is like
No, we're not. I'm telling
no,
you.
No. I need
No.
to get the good audio.
No, you're not.
I need
I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you. We're not. That's
an
not,
American cat.
that's not even what it
It
sounds
goes,
like.
it goes like.
No, we're not. I can't. No, this is the first and last up. Nope, I'm out of here. No, you will not. No, you will not silence me. First impression. No, get out of here.
It's.
No, we're not getting a clean rip of that. We're going into the next thing. Nope, I'm gonna smash it to pieces. Nope, we're not gonna do it.
Wait, one thing that we didn't get though from this generation.
No, oh my gosh. No, I am out of here. No. Okay, you're Runarigus. Just a raindrop will kill it, but whatever.
Okay, but one new thing though that we did not get, in all seriously, we didn't get a new evolution.
Oh yeah, they stopped doing that.
I was very hoping for a ghost.
Ghost, yes.
A ghost type one. People were saying, like, rumoring it, and I thought that would have been super cool.
Oh wait, no, they have a dog one.
Yeah,
a ghost one, because England, the Beast of Morden, I believe, is a
or you know, Hound of the Baskervilles. He used to be a ghost dog.
Hound of the Baskervilles, yeah.
And there's a lot that you could do with evolutions, and like I kind of miss having the new evolutions. I think stopping at Sylveon would be a bad idea. Just keep it going.
Because
please.
fairies.
Just keep it going.
I understand the power of fairies, but that doesn't mean I like using them. I just, don't want to lose. Honestly.
Also, I don't want to just go back to something that we talked about, but I need to talk about how stupid it is to evolve Runarigus.
Really?
Ooh.
You have to get it where it loses up to a certain, I can't remember the exact number, but like I think it's over half its HP, but not dying. And then you have to take it to a certain set of runestones in the wild area and just go there and it'll evolve. I didn't know that. I was waiting for it to just evolve on its own in battles.
Yeah.
And it got like super high level and I got frustrated so I had to look it up because I'm like, I'm not about to get this thing like, I don't want to train it and like not have it like evolve. I'm like, is there something I'm not doing? And then I looked at it and I almost like threw my phone. I'm like, this is stupid.
No, I understand. It seems once again back to the gimmicks, Farfetch, you have to make it crit 3 times in battle. Oh, you better hope you caught it with a leak because the leak ups its crit ratio. Oh, but if you can't crit, you can wait till it's level 55 to learn Leaf Blade, which crits easier, plus the leak, which means, you can hopefully crit more often. I just did the thing where I made it fight a Pokemon that I think it had Fury Cutter at the time, and Fury Cutter gets stronger as you use the move, so you can crit while it's weaker in power, and it'll just stack the crits. And that's how I got it to crit 4 times. So I don't know. It's like, I get it. It's like this cool little mini game in order to evolve your Pokemon, but it's not like just with like Runarigus. It seems like it's too much,
Well, I mean, I wouldn't.
Not too much, but it seems just annoying. I think that's a better word.
Mind it as much if there was like an easy way to find out about that in the game.
Yeah, because nothing will tell you.
As opposed to having to look it up online. I think when they do like specific things like that, like there should be. Even if it's just an NPC that you run into, like in the Pokemon Center or something like that, that talks about
tells you that tells you to flip your switch upside down for Malamar.
For Malamar, yeah. Thank you. I was about to reference that because I'm like, I think the way to evolve Malamar is interesting, and I think it's kind of cool. But like, if there's a special way to do it, you shouldn't have to like look it up online or just find it out by happenstance.
Oh yeah,
I think it should be like, because I don't know, I'm one of those guys.
One of those guys.
Oh,
I see. Oh, what's this from the Runarigus person?
I'm one of those people who will go through and talk to every single like NPC that I see.
But that's how you
breaking
play
the houses. That's how you get TMs.
Yeah, but no, like I know there's some people, and not even like in a way of like, oh, they want to like do it in like a like not even in a speedrunning sense, but like when they're going through the first run through of the game. And they don't talk to people, or they skip over dialogue, and I'm like, how can you play games this way?
Yeah, just mash A. I hate that, dude. They're telling you stuff.
Saying.
Yeah.
Like,
and you get free stuff.
Yeah, sometimes you do. That's great.
And sometimes you play a certain quest line where you have to deliver a letter, and...
No! Oh, this happened to me, a couple of days ago.
Like,
oh, that keeps me up at night. Oh,
and
no.
And then you, like, lose your mind about like what plays out, because I'm not gonna say what it is.
Can I honestly say though,
Yes.
when I got to that cutscene, I was thinking just a very tiny voice in the back of my mind. It didn't take me that long to get here, did it? Like, was it that slow?
You travel from one town to the other, and you're like, I'm making good progress. No, the trainers that you see, the child trainer that you see in the route, and then the adult trainer that you see in the route later, that was the same person.
50 years have passed, but I do not age.
Like the breeder who said that he's been breeding for 50 years.
Yeah,
like,
time's lost its effect on him for some reason. Like, okay, dude.
I think he comments about it afterwards, but I can't remember if that's...
Yeah, I forget what he says. He's kind of like, kind of like walks it back.
Kind of 50 years.
Yeah,
like,
he walks it back a bit.
Dude, are you just trying to be like, to get the shock factor?
Yeah, like, dude, no, you've already said it. It's in the atmosphere now.
One of my favorite NPCs is the one who comments about Leon's cape.
Oh.
I don't know if you ran into them. I know you've been to the town where they are. You talk to them, and they're like, wow, I really like Leon's fashion sense, but I don't get what's up with that cape.
Dude.
Or something like that.
But that is the champion you're talking
it's
about.
so funny.
I thought it was the unbeatable champion. Why are you dragging him like this?
Like, I thought it was funny that there's just like one NPC who just like hates his fashion sense. And I'm like, wow, okay then, like, fair, but you don't have to say it to a random person.
On the topic of Pokemon, should I bring up what I was talking to you about the Pokemon moves?
Yeah. Oh wait.
Something.
Well, what's up?
But y'all kept talking. I was gonna say about like the whole like talking about like how hard it is to evolve Pokemon. I believe it was Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon Move. How to freaking evolve Weavin, I believe. Yeah, you have to like find a sort of Pokemon, defeat it, but capture it and see if it's carrying I believe like I forgot what item it's supposed to be carrying, and you have to give it to your Weevil to evolve it.
Weavile?
Weavile,
yeah. Isn't it Razor Claw? Yeah,
Razor Claw.
Yeah,
but you can only get it from like the Komodo Dragon one based off of.
Komodo,
but not all of them is carrying the one.
Yeah, so you have to keep killing them. And or you could do the one method that no NPC brings this up, but if you use a Butterfree and it has, I think it's Compound Eyes, and then Thief, you could actually it's a higher chance to take held items. That's how I farmed all of my heart scales, because I take my Butterfree down to the ocean and just Thief Love Disc and kill them.
Weren't you trying to do that for King's Rock too when you were
yeah, it also works for King's Rock because Politoed.
I remember talking to you when you were doing that, and it was like hours.
Yes. Hours. You have no idea. Hours. Oh, I remember it. Oh man, that was awful. But yeah,
I'm pretty sure Game Freak does that just so like, you know, like Pokedex completeless people would have like a long time capturing all the Pokemon.
Well, I mean,
because it's like,
yeah, sadly enough, the first Dex I think I've ever 100%ed in recent memory was the Sun and Moon one, because it was so, you know, truncated down. I'm like, oh, that's it.
See, I can't wait, because I'm like, I can complete the Galarian Dex. That's gonna be easy because there's less Pokemon.
4 now. There's 200 now. But
I also think Let's Go is probably gonna be like my first completed Dex.
Right.
Well, besides Yellow, but yeah.
Yeah, but
I think I completed the Alolan Dex, but I can't remember.
I did. I told Alexis about it.
I may have to trade a few Pokemon with you.
Really?
I just need some evolutions. That's it. I'm too lazy to train them.
I feel that.
I feel that, yeah.
Okay, so you were about to talk about a controversial opinion.
Oh, right. So, Pokemon moves. Man, all these controversies. Changed my name to Controversy Chew. But here's the thing, and it's gonna be a lot to take in. Oof. I am not a fan of high power, low AQ moves. And you have to understand, I've been playing this thing for a long time. I be in a battle. Things are going good. I'm in the flow. All right, I got Blaze Kick. It's one move to win. I click Blaze Kick. The attack missed, and I lose. I just...
Oh,
I just
okay.
don't like it.
It seems to be the complete opposite for me, though. I find it such like BS when you're going against another rival and suddenly your Pokemon moves are missing, but like the accuracy is like 95%.
Yeah, it's so
like,
close to 100.
But it keeps like missing in rows.
Yeah,
like,
after another. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
There was an ace trainer I was battling, and my Pokemon just kept missing.
It
4
just
times in a
couldn't
row.
hit it.
It's like that's impossible. That shouldn't be happening.
Like,
You're like, that's not the probability.
It's not
Excuse
the
you.
probability.
The last battle, you were hitting Steel Wing, Corviknight.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah, like especially when it's like, let's say, I think the Ace Trainer he had a grass one. I had my Charizard using, I believe, it wasn't Fire Pitch. It was like
Fire Blast.
not Fire Blast. It was
I'm just saying like high power, low ACU moves.
it could have been that.
Could have been.
Or
It wasn't
Fire
Air
Slash.
Slash, was it?
It wasn't L Slash. It was a fire move.
Oh,
But
maybe
it kept
Fire Blast.
missing it 4 times.
That
in a
sounds
row.
like
and
Fire
I'm like,
Blast.
that shouldn't be happening. That's way too much. That's 4 times in a row.
Yeah. And you know, you only have like limited PP for the move too. So if you
Yeah.
keep missing, it's like I can't afford
And
now to keep missing.
Another thing too is my Charizard was like, I want to say 6 levels above his.
Oh, that's the worst.
It's like he's the what is it? Type advantage.
Yeah.
Higher level, stronger than you. 4 times in a row missing.
Oh
That is
yeah. I get
BS.
it. Like
I
I
don't know
know.
how the
10 levels ahead. I got the
12
stab on the
levels.
move. I can't miss it.
Miss it.
But then you have moves like Outrage that have the
Oh.
audacity to not only be 120 base, but 100% accuracy.
Yeah.
It won't unless you do something. Outrage is going to hit you, and I just don't like it. It's a dragon move. I understand its power. I understand the Pokemon that can use it. I am not a fan.
Incineroar can learn it.
I know now.
Incineroar can
I
learn
was yesterday years old when I realized Incineroar can learn Outrage. That's going on the bar of Kitty Titty Squad or whatever.
Ooh.
But like, it's just I would choose Fire Punch over Blaze Kick because Fire Punch, sure, it has like 10 less base power, but it also has 100% accuracy.
So you're gonna hit it every
So
time.
I'm going to
at least.
hit Fire Punch more times than I'm going to hit Blaze Kick. Yeah, Blaze Kick can crit, but I would rather go for the hit and just budget my strategy that way. Since I know I'm going to hit, I can win, you know? But that's just super controversial. I understand, like, Zap Cannon. There's lock-on Zap Cannon, but not every Pokemon is Magnezone. So what do you do if you don't have access to lock-on? Because very few Pokemon have access to a high-power move plus a guaranteed, hey, you're going to hit this move. So I'm sorry. I love them, and I love when they hit, but I can never hit them.
See, I have good luck with hitting those moves.
Yeah,
but
you do.
Only on playing Pokemon Showdown. That's the only time I can get it where they hit consistently. If I'm playing in actual games, like, I'm not gonna hit, and I would rather just take it where, like, oh yeah, this has 100% accuracy, so I'm just gonna go for it. I'm the same way. I, like, never use, like, stat boosting moves on myself, because I'm just like, at least, like,
It's like Swords Dance and Calm Mind.
Yeah, at least,
in
like,
the game?
in the game. I'm not gonna use it in the game, because I'm like, I mean, it's gonna be one less shot for me to hit. And if I just power through, like, I don't know if the stat changes are necessary. And they're usually not. When you're playing through just, like, the general game, like, the only...
if you have trained your Pokemon, like, if they're at a decent level, you should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Which usually might end up being, like, 5 to 10 levels higher.
Yeah, just because.
Especially in this one, because I'm like, I'm just gonna go play around in the wild area for, like, an hour.
Grind in the wild area, yeah. But hey, no matter what happens in life, at least you don't have Corrosion being a Salazzle. Although Salazzle is Poison Fire, which is a type that beats Steel anyway, so why are you wasting your time going for Toxic? Just hit the Flamethrower and win.
See,
Because for things like Lucario, you can use Corrosion to poison Lucario, but Lucario also has access to a move called Bone Rush, and since you're Poison Fire, that's 4 times effective. It only needs to hit you once, twice? No, maybe twice, I should say. But after that, you just wasted your turn, and now you don't have a Salazzle, because you thought you could be cool and be Mimi, and just, now there's Steel type's poison, the Aggron's poison. It gets access to Head Smash, and now you're dead because that was an Aggron with Head Smash.
Just use the super effective fire type move.
Yeah, just go for it. Well, although on Aggron it wouldn't.
Well, I was more talking about Lucario.
About the Lucario, yeah.
Forgot.
Just hit with the flamethrower, But no, you decided to be cool. Now it's gone. Bone Rush.
See, what I think would be a good idea is to just give Corrosion to Gengar.
Yeah, you were talking about that, and I think that would be honestly pretty cool. With Gengar being Ghost Poison, it fits even with its typing, and it's just a little trickster.
It fits with Gengar.
Yeah,
like the idea of it's just like, I'm gonna send out. I have a Steel type, and then it's just like Gengar is just like, poisoned.
Yeah, now your whatever is badly poisoned.
And it's just like,
excuse me.
I tell you, if they actually did that, I would pick up Gengar so fast on my team.
I mean,
I would just
Gengar is normally just a decent Pokemon overall, but that's just extra stuff you're giving it.
I just like the thought of just like Gengar being able to be like just kind of like trolly and doing that. It suits him.
So I mean, I don't think Gengar has the status utility for Prankster though, but. I mean, Corrosion would be an extra, a good step in a very interesting direction to play Gengar in the meta. But hey, they gave Gengar a Gigantamax. So.
I really actually like his Gigantamax look. He's just like,
it's just constantly screaming is what I hear in my head.
You don't get to see him though. Alistair has it. Is that how I say his name?
Alistair? Onion for the Japanese. Yeah, Onion.
Onion.
It literally just Onion?
It's Onion.
Onion.
Yeah. It's just, I'm telling you guys. It's, it's Onion.
Finally, a pure person named Onion.
I mean, what was that supposed to mean? Are you saying because he's a very layered individual? Is that where we're going here?
No.
I think so.
Layered.
I think so.
Just like Onion.
Just
okay, another aside tangent off of our already many side tangents. For Anime Los Angeles, I did a cosplay of Memorial Dress Miku based off the figurine, and I had like 8 or 9 layers on the skirt, and anytime I'd mention the layers, Jen would be like, layers. Just like an onion. Like, throughout the whole weekend. So anytime I'd say something with layers, she'd be like, just like onion.
But hey,
Speaking of onions, though, would Shrek be considered poison fighting?
Well, poison fighting, so like Toxicroak? I don't like to think about that.
He has bad breath, so...
I don't like that. Well, I mean, with stench, so you're telling me that Shrek as a Pokemon would have Toxicroak's typing and Skuntank's ability?
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that.
Because he's strong.
I don't want to think about that at all.
Poison fighting would make sense for Shrek.
No, leave Toxicroak alone. He's cool. I love Toxicroak.
Shrek is cool too.
Yeah, I know he's cool, but he should not have the same... Okay, I'm going to level with you. Onions are from the earth, okay? He could be... Ooh, I don't want him to be grass fighting. That's Chestnut and Breloom. I will give you ground fighting because onions are plant from the earth. At least not the same typing as my boys, please.
Wouldn't that mean he would get the stab on Earthquake?
No, never mind. No, competitively, never mind. Nothing should be getting stabbed on Earthquake.
Poison fighting. This is the hill I'm gonna die on.
No, you
Poison
die
fighting.
alone. No,
Poison
I'm over
fighting.
here with my Becky and Toxicroak. Like, ew, what's
Shrek
that?
is a stinky boy.
Yeah, you think he? No, let's not actually. No, I was about to go into no. I did not want to actually continue what he would actually smell like. Because he bathes in mud.
I don't want to think about that.
He bathes in mud. You have to understand. He brushes his teeth with grubs. I hope you guys understand this.
If Shrek was a Pokemon trainer, though, for sure he would have Grimoire on his team.
He would have Muck. Forget
Muck.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He would have he would be basically a bunch of poison types.
Yeah.
Because
Challenged by
he's
gym
stinky.
leader, the poison type gym leader Shrek, I guess. But
You win the onion badge from him.
would it
Oh my
smell
gosh, you
also?
get the
It would
onion
smell.
badge.
It would
And you
definitely
would
have
probably
an
get toxic sludge from him or something.
sludge bomb, maybe.
Sludge bomb, yeah.
Although I feel Shrek's more physical, so you probably get
Oh.
poison jab over
Poison
sludge
jab.
bomb.
Poison jab.
Okay. This took such a weird turn.
Yeah,
and,
thanks,
kind of
guys.
loving
I
it.
didn't want to go down this route. Now I'm interested. He just in the typing and how he would be statted out.
You know what else could happen with Shrek? They could put him in Smash Bros.
No,
Ooh.
no.
Shrek for Smash.
Shrek for Smash.
They made Shrek video games.
They actually. Oh no, that's actually
Have you,
viable.
you played Shrek? I think it's like Super. Not Super Slam. That's a WWE.
I
thing.
actually played. I played Shrek 2 for the Game Boy Advance. That was the Shrek
Oh.
game that I played.
Well,
Such a weird game.
there was this party game though. It was like
Yeah.
Smash Brothers, but with Shrek characters.
I was gonna say
Mhm.
Shrek
Like,
is
it
a small
happened.
karaoke party, and that's the wrong
No,
thing.
It's probably like Shrek Party or something.
Maybe, but also
Shrek
Shrek
All-Star Party.
for Smash is a perfect segue into our next topic.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Here we
yeah, it
go.
definitely is.
For the
Oh.
hot tea. That
Yeah.
new DLC character.
Woo! That one that came out, I woke up, I was like, oh man. Scrolling through my subscriptions, I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
really? Okay. And it hits Byleth. I'm like, no, they didn't. I watched it. Yeah! 3 houses.
I woke up a little late that day, and I text Matt, and I'm like, "Hey, good morning." He's like, "Hey, good morning." What was it? It was like another Fire Emblem character.
Yeah, morning, you Fire Emblem ivy stuff. Yeah,
I
I
was
was
like,
like that.
I was so confused, and I looked it up, and I'm like, "The
Yeah.
madman, he
Sakurai
did it."
did
I
it
honestly
to everyone.
saw Cuphead in Smash before the Fire Emblem one. I saw Cuphead in Smash. I was like, ah!
Oh yeah, the new Mii Gunner skin.
Yeah.
And Ezio Auditore is the sword.
I think it's nice though that they're putting a lot of Mii skins
Like
as
indie games.
indie games. Even just putting anything with an indie game in a big games like Smash
Mm-hmm.
is incredible. I think that's really cool that these creators are able to put their stuff in things and being able to be acknowledged more. With Toby Fox, even being able to
All
create-
memes aside,
All
Toby
memes
Fox.
aside,
Yeah.
Toby
creating music for Pokemon, which, by the way, I didn't get to touch on it. Pokemon music for the new game is choice. But,
Something to listen to while they run the net. We're not.
we're not going back to it. We're not going back to it. We have moved on. But,
Oh boy, that bike is sailed, I should say.
Stupid. But I think it's really cool that they're able to showcase different things. Now, do I wish that some of these fighters would be more than just Mii skins? Yes. But I think it's just very cool that they're doing that.
The fact alone that they're even recognized in one of the what has become one of the biggest fighting games ever, the most talked about ever. It's
biggest
quite
fighting
an
game and
accomplishment.
biggest party game.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! You're gonna people are gonna jump you for
People
that.
are going to hate me. I'm gonna get a bunch of hate on all my social media.
But hey, at least they can stay in competitive gaming tournaments. BC Infinite. Sorry, I don't like breathing in garbage.
I think Matt's choking on the tea.
Yeah. Ooh, cool. A little bit too spicy there, actually.
But and I love it. I think that what Smash has become with Smash Ultimate, it's so cool because World of Light was very fun.
Oh, World of Light
World
was
of
the
Light,
best.
nice.
Oh my goodness.
And I like the fact that you can still play Smash non-competitively. You can still have fun with it.
Oh yeah, it's a party game. You just get
Yeah.
a bunch of people, and then the people who, study and analyze the characters, their hitboxes, the damage. It's a lot to go into.
It has
But
layers.
Darn it! No,
like
we're not going
onions.
back. No, we're not going back to that. I
Press for
skipped that
Smash.
word. No, I skipped that word just because of that.
I
saw
saw
like,
it in
oh,
your
nope.
face.
I
I could
did-
tell that you were working away to not
Yeah.
say
I
layers.
tried to use my iframes to just dodge around that real fast.
But it really is an actually
Daddy Sakura, please give us Shrek. Let him
If-
smash.
Is Shrek a good boy? Would you consider Shrek a good
Only
boy?
good boys and girls get
Only
into
good boys
Smash.
and girls get into Smash. Daddy Sakurai said it himself.
Ridley got it in Smash, and he...
Ridley?
Ridley? Well,
Ridley.
Ridley probably did some murders in order to get into Smash. We're not
Yeah.
going to talk about him.
But,
What if, like, Shrek or, like, Waluigi was supposed to get in Smash, but Ridley killed him?
No! Don't say that!
The deepest lore. His
Don't
finest
say-
cabinets. No, I was
mean,
too
he
late.
killed Mega Man when...
And strangled Mario, so I mean...
Yeah.
I mean, but also Luigi died, and Luigi's better than Mario, so
Yeah.
he can't stay dead.
But I think it's very cool, because even, my 5-year-old cousin Elijah has started playing Smash, just for fun. And I
That's how
think
they
it's-
start.
And I think it's really cool to see, like, you know, like, you have adults playing Smash, you have kids playing Smash, you have families playing Smash together. I think it's really cool.
Arguably, like, not to cut you off, arguably one of those fighting games that brings people together. Not to, trash fighting games. Fighting games are amazing. But some of them are kind of polarizing, you know. There are the people that are good and the people that suck, you know, and there's that gap you have to jump in order to get to that pro spot. But with something like Ultimate, it seems like it's a fighting game for the family. It's for everyone, you know?
Yeah, and I'm terrible at fighting games. I'm awful. I'm really bad. I can't do it. I'm not even that good at Smash, but it's fun. It's one of those games where it's like, you don't necessarily need all the technical skill in order to have fun playing it.
Oh no,
Whereas,
but if
like-
you do study it, it's just an extra thing. Like, yeah, you know, that's how that combos into that, you know?
Yeah, and I think that's what makes it like such a wonderful game. And I think the cool thing about Smash Ultimate is there's so many characters, and they're still adding more. I think it's cool that there's 6 more fighter slots.
Yeah, we can't even like
Swatch.
swatch. We can't even settle the meta right now because we still have things to consider, you know?
And they're adding new spirits, too.
Yeah, with the 3 houses ones, I'm stuck in Sword and Shield right now, but I feel the urge just to hop on the Byleth right now and just to see. But like, there's a lot of controversy, I guess you could say. And by controversy, I mean salt around Byleth being in Smash. They actually made a joke about another sortie in the release for Byleth, and that killed me.
I think I just find it genuinely funny how many people, because of the amount of jokes that people always make anyway about there being so many Fire Emblem characters in Smash,
characters
and now there's more.
characters. Yeah.
It's so funny. But I think what was really cool was going to Anime Impulse this past weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And seeing the amount of people who really like 3 Houses, because there was a lot of voice actors from it.
Yeah,
And a lot of people, so many people cosplaying and being genuinely
Yeah, I saw lots of
excited
Byleth,
for
yeah.
it.
Yeah, like the panels. Of
Yeah,
it
and
was
even one of
huge.
my one of our friends was
Yeah, Angel.
cosplaying from
Mhm.
it. I don't know what character because I haven't played
The
3
Golden Deal
Houses.
guy.
Yeah, there we go. I'm like,
Oh, no, my favorite was the Byleth cosplayers with the hose mad
Yeah.
sign.
Yeah.
Nah, they were
Times
the best.
24.
They were the best.
I'm like, it's because I'm like, people get so salty, and it's funny because I'm like, no matter what, I get excited when I hear about the new releases of characters, just because I know that there is at least one person who really wanted that character, and it makes me get excited about all the people that would be excited for it. Like,
Yeah, it's like your favorite character is now represented in this gigantic fighting game. It feels great, and yeah, the salt and the memes, they're great and all, but I honestly this kind of like a serious thing. Like, we can't forget just the effort of Sakura that he puts into it, days upon days of this stuff. So yeah, we can be happy, we can be sad, we can be like, haha, another sortie, but it's honestly what he's doing is amazing. And we can't forget the people who not only program, who do the music, the remixes, all of that, all the people who get to be a part of this. It's super fun. And the fact that we get to be a part of the experience too, as people who play the game, it's just an amazing experience, regardless of who you want to be in it or not. But if we were to think on who are those 6 extra fighters, what would we think? What
Shrek.
predictions? No.
no!
Any
Shrek.
other predictions?
I really,
Donkey.
I'm holding out for Waluigi. I'm holding out. I want Waluigi to show up so badly.
Wow.
I know it's so unlikely.
It's gonna be the 6th one. It's gonna be
he's gonna be
the
the
Smash
last
symbol.
one.
It zooms into it, and all you hear is wow.
Wow.
Oh my god! Everyone's just gonna. Internet's gonna crash.
Like, the
it's
amount-
gonna blow up.
No, what if it's like baby Waluigi?
Why?
You know what? If it's baby Waluigi, it's still a Waluigi.
Wah is still wah.
Wah is. You know what? Wah is wah.
You know what? Heck, you guys, wah is wah. Appreciate that.
Other characters.
Dante for Smash.
Dante.
Devil May Cry.
From the Devil May Cry series?
From the Devil May Cry series?
Yes, Dante is excellent. And
Honestly,
I mean, he's already in Marvel vs. Capcom, so they might not put him in Smash.
well,
but he's still.
I mean,
an
NBCI is
iconic
kind of
character.
bad, so I mean, it could be a chance that Dante just quits the lame crowd and parties with the real party people.
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool. Just because I know you would be excited
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
And that makes me
And the
excited.
music, especially the music from Devil May Cry 5.
They remixed that, or did they just put it straight from
I mean, if they remix
DMC5
it,
into the game?
I would explode from it, but it's still great. It would be amazing if Dante was there, or at least a skin for him, because you can easily make him me.
Yeah, just not me fighter Dante. I really hope we need a Bayonetta for Ultimate, Well, because we got Inkling, and Inkling
Bayonetta?
was. Yeah, like Dante, Bayonetta. We got Inkling, and Inkling was annoying. Terry's pretty good, especially with people who know how to play Terry. But we need someone who's
If we're gonna
polarizing.
have another sword fighter, it should be Dante.
Yeah, it's swords and guns. You get
Swords and
the
guns,
best
yeah.
of both worlds,
Like-
and if Bayonetta can have him, surely Dante can.
Yeah,
I
like
don't see why
PlayStation All Stars, they had unfortunately the DMC reboot Dante.
Yeah,
But you were
DMC.
able to use his sword, his guns, and his scythe, and that was pretty cool. I think probably only the only 10th person to fight.
But I mean,
All
with his
Stars
tilt
battery.
attacks, he could change weapons. His smash attacks
Yeah.
can probably change properties based on the weapon. It'd be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Also, Amu from Okami in Smash.
Oh.
She would be really fun.
Oh, Amaterasu. Oh, that would
Yeah.
be great.
That would be awesome.
That would be
and
a
also
completely
using
new
the
play style.
paintbrush
The
and
paintbrush.
attacks
Yes.
for
But the stage, imagining the stage, it would be watercolor pretty.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
yeah, that
like
should be pretty
Sumie.
Yes.
Whipping out my art term knowledge for all my art people out there. Hey! But also, I think, and we've discussed this many times before, Hatsune Miku for Smash.
Miku for
Yeah.
Smash.
Yes,
The
me
stage,
too.
the
Could you
stage would be
imagine?
cool. There'd be Vocaloid songs. You can get different
Got Vocaloids in the
Outfits.
background.
different outfits. You can try to see how many of the song producers would work to let their songs be in the game,
Mhm.
so that there could be a varied amount of the songs and everything. I don't know. I think it'd be really cool. I'm not sure how her attacks would work. Probably.
It'll have to be sound.
Well, for
based,
Love
of
is
course.
War, she would have a bazooka or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of
You
stuff.
could work references of her stuff into her kit,
Or you can
her
just-
tilt attack. Could use the leak
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Or
Oh,
the
I
leak could be a
didn't
special
even
attack. Like the leak spin. It does more damage on the last hit it launches them.
Yeah.
I
Kind of
didn't
what Pitt used to do in Brawl with his forward B. Now it's the glove. But yeah, you do a lot with Miku. You can work stuff into her movesets and stuff.
I didn't even think about the leaks.
Yeah, see? It'd be great.
Another character that I've seen people wanting that I
Crash.
think would be.
Crash.
I didn't even think about
Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot
Trash.
just yet.
I'm
Yes!
telling you,
Crash.
once again, logo zooms in. Doom, wah, it'd be great.
thinking
The
about
Crash
it.
dance?
Yeah, and his
He just spins, he will obviously be a
That'd be
melee attack.
really cool.
Yeah.
He would fit.
Or-
He whips out the the Wumper for bazooka and stuff like that.
Yeah.
His final smash is the
Boxes.
power suit.
He also can have boxes fall in the enemy, like Snake has his box.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't
And
know
then-
if they would do both, but Spyro.
Aku, the mask of his too, in the games, you can use him as a shield.
Oh, Boomerang, yeah. That'd be
I'm
great.
very glad that you guys both did the noise.
Yeah.
I think Spyro would also be
Spyro would be
Spyro would be great, actually. Man, forget Nasty Nork. I'm going for Smash.
Mhm.
Beat all of the characters, Spyro. That's all I can tell you.
Especially because they've released the remakes.
The trilogies.
Yeah, the Reignited and the
they
Insane trilogy.
They look so good too.
Yeah.
So stylized, it's perfect.
Come on, if there's 6, Crash has to be in there. I know Dylan, I was looking into his game. It's a shame he's an assist trophy because I think Dylan would have been the Armadillo.
Oh yeah,
He would have been a
Dylan,
great fighter, but he's an assist trophy. They
Shadow.
passed it up.
Shadow
assist trophy.
I feel like Knuckles would be more likely than Shadow.
Wait,
Knuckles
I forget. Is Metal Sonic? Oh no, Metal Sonic is Spirit. I was about to get excited.
You're like Metal Sonic.
What? You know?
Would Metal
Metal.
Sonic be like an Echo Fighter-ish kind of?
Yeah, if he wasn't a spirit, I think he is definitely
Echo
a spirit.
Fighter.
I think.
If Shadow wasn't Smash, he'll have his gun.
For a special, he wields a gun.
I'm trying to think of other. Oh well, we can't really go through this without mentioning Alexis's pick, which is Professor Layton.
If Professor Layton actually manages to do this, I don't know what I'd say. I'd be speechless.
I think even if he's any
because it seems like he'd be me sword.
I think
well, he
it
knows how
would
to fight with a sword. Right?
yes
Yeah.
in the movie,
and then in Marvel vs. Capcom, what's his face, Ace Attorney?
yeah,
Phoenix
Wright, Maya,
Phoenix Wright. He uses papers as a weapon.
In evidence and stuff like that.
I think that would be very just a cool way to bring it. A hopeful that will literally never happen. Any representation at all in this from Ghost Trick would be the coolest thing, because that game is so overlooked, but it's beautiful just because of even just the animation on the DS and everything. The story's good. It's a good Capcom story. It has a good doggo in it. You can't go wrong with it. I just don't know. I don't think they would ever do.
But there should be a rhythm newcomer just so everyone to be here. At least something needs to be represented, you know?
Mm-hmm. And there was another character.
Talking about Miku again, not
No. I think Miku would be sick. Another character that will not happen in the slightest, but I think it'd be hilarious, is either Hajime or Makoto Naegi.
Danganronpa. Oh my goodness!
I don't know how they would get any Danganronpa
if they had a
representation.
Monokuma skin, that would be great.
But then because you could use truth bullets.
Oh.
You can use truth bullets to hit people. It would be really cool.
Do it, and with the truth bullets and stuff. What if when they hit someone, they slightly turn pink or something, or dark pink?
Oh.
And the hit sparks off of them would be pink or something?
Yeah.
Ah.
Another thing that could be done. This is just for meme purposes.
Oh, God.
But to have
what?
Oh
Who?
Komeda me skin.
No, absolutely
oh God,
not.
Of course.
Yeah, because then we had to put Kanye somewhere in the game.
No, but I think though, at least the Komeda wig would also be pretty cool for
the Komeda wig would be
because Komeda's hair is awesome.
It's iconic. I was saying that I know they would never put this in Smash, but if they were, especially to make it into a meme costume, Rasputin from Psychonauts, just having Psychonauts in it would be amazing. It's a good game, and hopefully Psychonauts 2 comes out this year. I really hope it does.
Here's hoping.
God, just imagine if Raz was in Smash, the moveset he would get, it would take place in someone's mind. It would probably take place in Sakuра's mind, and all we would see is just Fire Emblem characters. Sakura's mindscape, that's amazing.
I could just put Hector in the game. There's a lot of buzz going around that maybe we get Goku? What do you guys think about that?
I heard
I'm thinking
it's
never.
Impossible licensing.
Yeah.
As cool as that would genuinely be.
Yeah, as Final Smash goes Super Saiyan Blue or whatever. It'd be interesting, but I don't think it's gonna happen, guys.
I don't think any of the Shonen Jump ones, like Naruto or Deku.
Deku?
But there is the game on the...
One's Justice.
The game on the Switch.
One's Justice.
Deku for Smash.
Plus Ultra, could you imagine?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Join Smash, young Midoriya.
Okay. Also, I had an idea. I know we talked about this earlier in the week, but Ragnar the Blood Edge for Smash.
Blaze Blue. If they put Blaze Blue, I don't know how it would be a long shot, but if it is possible...
Well, at least has spirits.
Blaze Blue Spirits? I mean, sure, I take that.
Like,
just to have them in the
I just
game.
think representation of these things would be really cool.
Yeah,
that's where I get like the idea
like
of
to
like
round them out, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you have the joke one. We have Piranha Plant. That was supposed to be the joke one.
There was another.
And he is. Who means Piranha Plant? Fight me.
You're gonna get killed.
Yeah, that's probably why you don't go online.
Oh,
The plants are waiting for me like, say psych. You should have said psych.
Say psych right now. Dang it.
Say psych right now.
You should have. I think that they should include like Master Chief.
Master Chief?
Oh,
Could you
Master Chief.
imagine?
Oh gosh.
It's
no.
all dark and all you hear is, oh.
I think it would be. I think that would be a cool inclusion. I think it would be interesting.
But I doubt Microsoft. would
I
do
doubt
that.
343 would do something like that, and
like-
Microsoft.
Because Banjo is owned by Microsoft now, so
Yeah.
maybe.
I mean, if Banjo was in there and it's owned by Microsoft, we'd...
Oh! Speaking of Banjo,
What's up?
Conker was bad for day.
Conker!
Oh my
Conker
goodness,
and
we
Smash,
discussed
Smash.
that just a
Conker
bit.
and Smash.
He would be
I
great.
thought we just discussed
He'd be
only good boys
hilarious.
and girls. Conker is...
Conker can be a good boy.
With the chainsaw, he's just ripping
Yes.
through Jigglypuff like, oh, okay, here you go. I don't like that.
Like when he just wakes up in World of Light and he's all like, oh, my hangover.
Saturday night was insane. What's that in the sky? Just going floating.
Like just his Smash trailer, it just shows him throwing up in the toilet and he's all like, whoa, the weekend was just, and it just shows him in Smash.
What happened last night? Oh, I'm trying to get home. Oh. You know what? Okay, maybe. You might have turned me to the idea just a bit.
I mean, he was in Diddy Kong Racing, okay? So he's cool with Donkey Kong.
Hey, yo, DK, what's up, man? That'd be kind of funny, though. Okay, for that part in the trailer alone. All right. I would like to see Conker. All right.
Conker.
It can happen. It can happen.
Or Conker reboot.
All right. That could work, too. Oh. Ooh, actually.
People want Bandana D a lot.
Yeah, Bandana D. We need some more
Bandana D
crew
would be
representation,
good.
and everyone's been talking about, Bandana D. He'd be kind of cool since he has the range, you know, and he could like use his spear to like pole vault and stuff like that.
Oh,
It'd be
yeah.
kind of cool.
Beautiful Joe.
Let's get beautiful.
That would be sick. I know a lot.
Actually using camera tricks and stuff like, speed up, slow-mo, zoom. That would be kind of cool.
Another one that I think would be really cool is Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Dude, I that was the one that did I bring up, I think?
Yes.
If Sora's in it, that would be fantastic, you know? I think it just kind of lines itself up since, Kingdom Hearts has been out for quite a bit now. We're getting DLC, Remind for it. It would be as good a time as any just to throw in, the Key Boy. I think it's
and
going to be
then
great. if they did.
announce Kingdom Hearts available for the Switch.
Oh, the complete series for the Switch.
Oh.
Switch.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm just sitting there like, yes, I can play it all the way through.
Nintendo, please.
Daddy Sakurai, please. We are doing the bless up. If you can't see this, but you can hear the bless up right now, please.
I'm trying to think. There was a few other characters that I thought would be like interesting or cool, but I'm like trying to remember them now. There's a lot.
Portal.
Shell from Portal?
Like just the portal gun and
Using
like
Portal
the
in the movie. Oh my
like, that would be
goodness.
so fun.
Do you know,
and
like,
insane.
catching projectiles using the portal gun to fire it back? That would change the
you would
meta.
Imagine just throwing Smash Characters
Through the portal. Yeah, and you just get dunked. That would be
GLaDOS and
great.
Wheatley show up in your Final Smash or like on a stage or something.
Oh,
That'd be
I
great.
just want the snark. Or are you carrying around Potato GLaDOS from the second game?
Potato GLaDOS would be fun, but just GLaDOS dissing.
Is a
other
stage
characters.
hazard. Oh, you would pick that one. Yeah, like
Oh,
something
you
like
would pick
that.
that
That
one.
would be great.
Like
excuse
she's
me.
like almost like me, like play what she's like. Oh, we would choose that one. How pathetic.
Oh.
You chose that character because you do not bathe. Something like that.
Or on the stage, she's just dissing everyone on there.
That would be funny. I would
That'd be
love that
wonderful.
stage.
Especially she broke the fourth wall, especially Smash tournaments. If there was a way to encode it that Cloud of Snow was a tournament, she'd be like, "The all you
Ooh.
losers are here."
Oh, without deodorant.
Oh, no!
That'd be so
We're just
funny.
diss on everyone.
Oh, I am up for that.
Someone said there was a couple of things that, are kind of eh. One of them, I really don't want it. I hate the thought of it. Is Fortnite and Smash.
No, what character? What
The main one,
like Ninja? Like I was talking about, is Ninja gonna be in Smash?
But the
Ninja himself! Ninja himself!
It just shows up. Well, what is this? Is it Fortnite? You know?
Okay, the one thing
Default
that I
dance.
want is
Yeah.
the default
Yes,
dancing
as a taunt.
as the taunt would be so funny.
Okay, yeah,
It
fine.
That's the only
Doing
thing.
heckin' default dancing.
No, but I feel like they would just make Fortnite into mini costumes.
Yeah,
That
I'm
would-
okay with
I
that.
would be fine
The
with
sword,
that.
like the
actually.
pickaxe sword or
yeah,
something?
I think
Steve in Smash.
I was thinking the pickaxe with Steve. Minecraft Steve.
Minecraft Steve and Smash is. I've seen people lay it out. I had an idea for how the stage could work, where the Ender Dragon is like the stage boss. It'd be so cool.
Also,
It would be awesome.
if I can just scoosle on in here, Godzilla. Now I'm shouting out
God.
Project M because they're coding Godzilla for it. Like it's actually happening.
As a stage hazard?
No, as a character.
Oh, as a character.
Yeah, Shin
Oh.
Godzilla actually,
But then
to be in fact.
She'll be so tiny.
Yeah, yeah,
They
they,
would,
they,
like,
they did the Ridley thing with him.
trickle.
Yeah, but like, I'm just saying, it's possible. Project M is putting Shin Godzilla in their game. I'm just saying, like, that's a cool idea. Just take King of the Monsters Godzilla, just kind of like do something interesting with that. His Final Smash could just be the explosion thing. You can hear Mothra too inside the explosion.
Ooh.
Like, I'm just saying, it'd be kind of cool.
You said Project M, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Dan Salvato does Project M, and for some reason, all I was thinking, I'm like, you can't Doki in Smash.
No,
You can't
but it would be cool. Not even like Doki
as
Spirits.
a stage, like you writing the notebook would be it.
I think
When the
that's-
words disappear, you can
Yeah.
fall off the words.
that would be cool. The one thing is, I'm like, that would be too terrifying for children if, like...
Yeah.
You just-
and the
'cause
stage
all
kind
I-
of just starts messing
yeah,
up.
See, because in my head, I'm just thinking, if it's like the screen with the poem writing, because then you can get that really creepy Yuri jumping up from the bottom.
Oh, no, I don't think,
I think that would be bad. Oh,
Yeah, I think for spooky, Castlevania is as close as we're gonna
Yes.
get.
something you might think would be cool
Yeah.
would be Zoids.
If so, if they actually find a way to put the Wild Liger in this thing, or no, the Wild Liger, and it has Liger Zero for a skin, yes, the Strike Laser Claw, that'd be great.
I only
oh,
know
goodness.
like 2 things about Zoids, and that's because I've watched you play it at my house.
Battle Legends, yeah, I had the not so fun American one. I've
Oh,
seen the
nice.
Japanese one, which is so much better. You can drift your Zoid in that thing. I'm just like, then what happened? What's with us? We have like someone who's supposed to be Bit Cloud is actually voiced by the same voice actor who does the voice for Inuyasha. And
Oh.
someone's doing an impression of that, except I know what he should sound like, and he doesn't even try. Like, it's that bootleg.
No,
But it would be great if they put the Liger
A
Zero
new
in this
character.
thing.
A new
Yeah.
character. Paper Mario.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh, oh,
yes.
Did they have Mr. Game
If
and
you
Watch
could-
and he's 2D?
Yeah.
If you could do Paper Mario and have like part of his attack being like calling on different
Partners?
Yeah.
and it would
Like
like
down
RNG
B would be
for-
the Vivian. She pulls you down. You can hold standard B to charge your hammer and stuff like that.
Aw.
But
Dude,
just
it would be
and
great.
all you really need is like 1,000-Year Door. Although
The 1,000-Year Door stage, though.
although having some of the pixels from Super Paper Mario would be really
Yeah, there's a
cool
way
too,
to like
'cause-
take 1,000-Year Door, but give it the like liveliness of the newer Paper Mario
Yeah.
sprites.
Also,
Like
also
to
just
mix
because
them together.
just because I like Tippy a lot.
Oh,
Like Super
I mean,
Paper Mario. It's not that
I have
that's
not
a
played
top-
that one all the way through.
It's a subject for another time.
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about all the
Talking
Paper
about
Mario stuff.
how
But
1,000-Year Door is still one of the greatest games ever made.
But
Oof.
I think I don't know. I think Paper Mario would be super cool.
Yes, not even an Echo. He's his own thing, and that would be
For real.
amazing.
So
Oh.
didn't you say Jimmy from Bully?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Jimmy Hopkins.
Okay, just Bully. Just because there has been people in Super Smash Brawl. Yeah, Brawl for the Wii. I remember people modded Jimmy Hopkins. He had Snakes model though, but it was Jimmy, and it's just like, Jimmy and Smash. I know that would never happen.
He'll give the bullies what's coming to him.
He would give the bullies. Rockstar has abandoned their boy, but the fan base has not. He was hoping for Billy. Billy.
Bully. His real name was Billy Hopkins this entire time. You were lying to me.
Jimmy, naughty boys get punished.
Oh, no. Oh no!
You
Only
keep
good boys
your
get
nose clean, or we'll clean it for you.
Oh, I always get my man.
Just-
Wait a minute.
At least Jimmy Hawkins, me costume. It's a school outfit.
A me
That's
brawler? I would
cool.
like the
Yeah.
actually Bulworth Academy outfit.
Both accounts,
Yeah.
nice. And there's like good music on there too.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I was listening to the Bully soundtrack because I was watching Dashi play it. I'm like, dude, this is actually really good music.
It is. I love the biting.
Yeah, it's really good.
I wonder if it literally would not be able to happen, but like anyone from Scott Pilgrim in the video
Scott.
games, in the video game style specifically, like Ramona with her hammer.
Yeah, and
Ooh.
it was directed by it's like some dude who always does pixel stuff, but just the Scott Pilgrim video game needs to come back. But the soundtrack by Omegarchian and Smash.
Anamanaguchi,
Oh,
right?
Anamanaguchi,
Yeah,
that would be
I-
so amazing.
I love there's when I listen to my like aesthetically pleasing music, it'll like pop up in my recommendeds and I'll listen to it sometimes and I'm like
Just Scott Pilgrim.
I
It's
just-
good. It's great.
I just think a
everything.
big problem with a game as big as Ultimate is that a lot of characters we would like serve a purpose in the game already.
yeah.
And with assist trophies, like assist trophies are great. I wouldn't know. I play Smash like a big boy man without items. But
Fox
Omega.
only, Final Destination.
Omegas only.
Omegas only.
But like it would be fantastic. It would just make the game even better. And then he's gonna put Goomba in the game, and we're just gonna sit there.
Actually, I can't be mad. I would be happy.
Goomba, he would pick
Goomba.
up the items and he would just. Is it Roomba?
It said Goomba.
Oh, Goomba.
It's
Yeah.
like
The Roomba. They
there's
just stapled a gun to the top of it for a
there's like-
special.
There's a stage where it's just like a house carpet and it's a Roomba. The stage has all.
You just get sucked up and die instantly.
Oh,
Oh, that would be
Roomba
great.
for Smash.
Roomba. That'd be great, but all we can hope for in this smashing year of 2020 is just greatness from this game. It's gonna, whatever happens, I think we're all gonna have some good memes, have some good laughs. I just can't wait for the meta to settle down so that Terry can get nerfed. I mean, I'm still very salty. But yeah, no, it's gonna be between this year and the next that we're gonna be getting more Smash news. So who knows what's gonna happen? I'm hoping for Sora though. Just if I can get one right, it would be Sora because it'd be so cool. Like like you were talking about, it would kind of be a hero thing. He have his MP gauge, and then he could do different things based on that. Yeah.
I think that would be super sick. Another thing that
What's up?
is Sephiroth already a new
Sephiroth.
Because I had the thought about Sephiroth
a Final Fantasy
being
hero. We need a Final Fantasy
villain.
villain. It's
Sephiroth in Smash would be the
Sephiroth!
coolest thing.
Oh,
I'm like, I thought he was already a me costume.
No,
though,
he's
but
not.
Okay.
He is not.
I'm just stupid.
We're not gonna get anything from the new Xeno because they're me costumes.
Aw.
Sorry, guys. The Pyrrha is also a spirit. Double sorry, guys.
I just think Sephiroth would be pretty
Dude,
sick.
I did the
Just-
length on his moves,
Yes.
though. Oh,
Just-
that would
if
change
he has a
everything.
stage, it's gonna be on fire.
Just walking
Yeah.
out.
Oh, but please, I've been playing One Winged Angel. Like, I Are you kidding me?
A remix, another remix of One Winged Angel. I am here for that.
Like,
Oh my goodness. Oh jeez.
there was a couple other characters that I had an idea for that I can't. Someone from Harvest Moon would be hilarious.
At least a Harvest Moon stage would be cute.
What about Monster Hunter? You just get Hunter, you know, stuff like that. It'd be kind of cool. And like the different skins are the armors. That'd be kind of cool.
Geralt.
From The Witcher?
Yeah, there's the Netflix series out. Like
Geralt.
Skyrim in Smash would just break the game.
Dovahkiin.
Dovahkiin for Smash would also be so cool. Because then you get the Skyrim music.
Yeah.
The Skyrim shuffle.
Yes!
Oh, God,
no. If literally would not happen, but for some reason my first thought was just, yes, Final Pam and Smash.
Final Pam.
This is going way off kilter.
Yes,
this is going way off road
It
fast.
went from like things that we think would be cool to just like, yes, just Final Pam for Smash.
Yes, indeed. Just throwing Kid Bug, why not?
Just throw it, just like
the
any-
granny. Yes, this glowing thing. Get the final snap. It would be great if we're throwing our wild cards into the ring here.
Sakurai himself for Smash.
Daddy Sakurai descends. So I heard you guys like Three Houses. Okay. Edelgard.
Or he would just be a stage hassle who just like kills you on impact.
Yeah, you just atomize instantly.
Jesus for Smash.
What? He's very
He would smash the sin away.
He's very cross with you.
Oh,
It's awful. Yeah, definitely. Way to go for the first one, guys.
I mean, he would be like Ward of Light, Healer, and then when you go to Ward of Darkness, you gotta fight Satan. But if you die in the game,
Satan.
you die in real life.
It's Satan, but it's just South Park Satan.
South Park for Smash.
No!
They have two
Oh,
video
no, they
games.
do have video games.
They have video games.
Stick of Truth, yeah.
Stick of Truth and the Fractured Butthole.
Yeah, Fractured Butthole, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they also had, like, Nintendo 64
They
games.
have the Nintendo 64 games where you're throwing snowballs at the turkeys and it's awful.
They had racing, I think, too, as well. But just be like, hey, Sakura, South Park has been there, on 64 and made games for them, Smash.
Wait, guys,
God.
we've forgotten the top tier character.
Oh, no.
Cranky Kong. Come
Cranky!
on.
Yes!
Come on. Yeah.
Cranky.
Cranky.
Cranky for Smash. Funky Kong.
But Funky Kong serves as a shop owner.
Shop owner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Right.
like
And
I get like the references, but
Yeah.
it takes up like character slots.
And Chunky Kong is dead already.
Yeah, so he can't.
Yeah,
Galeem actually
Chunky's
killed him.
dead.
Yeah, and everyone came back as spirits, but he stayed dead.
And then there's Chunky.
And
He's dead.
Colors weave into. Oh man. Woo! But hey, there's a chance Cranky was in Tropical Freeze, or was that? I think yeah.
I think Tropical
I
Freeze.
think
is
Tropical
the most-
Freeze.
Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. So it can happen, and that's the fun thing about these characters. It can happen. Piranha Plant changed up everything. Remember the whole Grinch leak? Incineroar changed everything. I just can't wait. Honestly, it's gonna be a good one.
Who do you think is gonna be in Smash next? Comment below. I say as though we're gonna be posting this anywhere that has comments.
You don't know about that? They're like, hey, so about the Piranha Plant thing, I'll have you know that his disjointed hitbox actually. So,
But
who knows?
hey, you know what? If this is posted on somewhere where you can leave comments, leave a comment. If not, go ahead and find our social medias and send us what you think is going to be the next Smash character, and send us your opinions on Pokemon Sword and Shield or anything that we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you like Dynamax, Gigantamax? Think that's fun? No?
You want to go
Also-
fight Matt about his Sword and Shield's opinions?
Oh,
Go for
for
it!
it.
You know where to find
him.
me.
Find
Yeah.
his address online.
Find me.
We
Doors
all
open.
have Tumblr, so if you want to make a call out post, go for it.
Find
I'll be sure to log in once every 1,000
I'll be
years.
sure
and
to
read it.
reblog the call out post and put a nice okay hand symbol on it
Okay.
and be like nice.
Yeah,
But also if you have tea recommendations, go
Oh,
ahead
yeah.
and shoot them our way.
Yeah.
What's your favorite brand of tea? What store do you get it from?
I would love to
No.
hear that. I would love
Do
to
you
get more
keep
into
it in
tea.
your house? Can I come over to your house and drink your tea? Please.
I've already invited myself in. Where's the tea?
But all of our social media is just our usernames. So mine's under Chibi Cookie, his under Beastkachu.
Yeah.
Jen's is under any of those names that she listed. Just look it up and you'll find
Yeah,
it.
just go back in
yeah.
just go back and
In-
listen to it. You'll find it.
Instagram is Choco Daydreams, Tumblr is Rainbow Night Mouse.
And then we also have Instagram and Tumblr and Twitter. I don't use Twitter that much. Our podcast doesn't necessarily use Twitter that much, but we are going to try our best if you tweet us to respond.
Yes, yes, indeed.
But we will respond on our Tumblr and our Instagram if you ever shoot us any sort of messages or anything.
Hit me with that friend code. I would love to play some Smash with you guys. Just don't pick Plant. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Hop in our DMs, but not in that way. Hop in our TMs.
TM.
To
Get
show us some
Get
tea.
out.
Yeah.
All right, but I think that wraps it up for our first ever episode. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to the things that we're saying.
All right, sip that tea and get that chi. We're out.
And we'll tea you later.
Ah.